This practical example requires your applied knowledge from the animation class to create this object known as Flying Logo. Open the Flying Logo Max file. It is in the course file folder. You see this file displays the render logo only as a static image. The logotype and the symbol are separate so that we can animate them individually. Let's start by animating the letters. The animation was defined as an empty initial screen. Then the logotype elements will rotate on the screen and moving one by one until they are all displayed. Enable the toggle set key to do this. Use the Select and Move tool to select all the letters. Place the time slider on frame 35. On the timeline, click Set Key to attribute a key for this frame. Then the letters will be in this position at this time. Go back to frame 0. Drag the letter as you see here. Attribute a key to frame 0, clicking Set Key. Take a look at the movement. You can see the letters move in a single direction. Now go back to frame 35. Apply the Select and Rotate tool to rotate the letters 180 degrees on the Y-axis. Press the Set key to create a rotation key for this frame. Now there will be two keys for frame 35 for the same object. So there is a key for movement and another for rotation. And now let's animate each letter so that the first letters are displayed before the last ones. Select only the letter R. Select the keys from frame 35 and drag them to frame 10. Look at the movement. Now select the first letter E. Select the keys from frame 35 and drag them to frame 16. Repeat this procedure until the last letter to define an interval of 6 between frames. So the interval will be 10, 16, 22, 28, 34 and 40. As you know, the applied NTSC standard is 30 frames per second. As you see, the movement of the letters takes over a second to move to their position. Take a look at the animation. Now let's animate the doll symbol applying the same process. Select all the elements in the symbol. . attribute a key for frame 48 and leave it in the 48 time slot. Return to frame 30. Move the elements on the Y-axis. Rotate the elements 180 degrees and attribute the rotation and move keys to frame 30. Move the created keys for each object to 6 interval frames, so that the object moves to frame 36. The doll object will move to frame 42, and the road object will move to frame 48. So in this example, we applied exact values for educational purposes, but you are completely free to adjust some objects to move more quickly than others. Now look at the final animation. In this practical example, you have seen how to create a simple animation using the move and rotate commands. Max also lets you create other types of keys, such as scale or defining parameters for objects, as time goes on. Use your creativity, freedom and knowledge to create infinite animation possibilities in Max.